And we'll start with Carver from Inman Global.
Hi, how do you feel about the level of competition in the LCS compared to China? Does it feel more difficult than you thought, or do you feel like you're doing okay?
听得懂吗？就你觉得这边北美的比赛赛区跟之前你在中国的赛区比起来，你觉得有什么差？
其实我感觉就除了野辅更关注中路之外，就是其实我个人感觉没有太大差距。这里可能找机会很少会去找机会打架吧，在我们那里就是不管是 LPL 还是 LDL， 如果有机会都是会去尝试打架。然后我来到这里就是语言如果不通的话，就是很多事情不能沟通到细，只能大概的说一点，就是感觉这是不同的地方。在中国就可以沟通到细。
So it feels there's not much difference. The only difference is in LCS, NALCS, the jungle and support love to come middle lane a lot. And then it feels like the other problem he met was the language issues. So it's not easy for him to have a good communication with the teammates.
All right, and then we'll have Jordan go next.
Hey, Keaiduo. Firstly, welcome to the LCS. Although you guys haven't got off to the best of starts, how have you personally been finding moving from China to Los Angeles?
就是你过来北美，就是 LA 这边，就觉得怎么样？
我觉得这里首先这里的天气我很喜欢，因为我不是一个特别喜欢冷的人。这里的天气很温暖，有时候甚至有点热，我很喜欢这里的天气。这里的食物的话，就可能不是这里的人不怎么吃辣，就我个人还是比较喜欢吃辣的，然后住的地方也好。
So I feel like the weather here is very good because he's not a fan of cold weathers. So I feel like sometimes it's very warm here, so he loves the weather. And the food, he's not very used to it because people don't really eat spicy food here. There's not much spices, but he loves to eat spicy food.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll go with Pedro from the Click next.
Hi, Keaiduo. You mentioned in the beginning of the interview that obviously you've been encountering communications issue due to you speaking the different language from Chinese to English. Do you feel that's like the biggest issue as to why like TSM hasn't been playing so well at the start of this season?
就是他说你刚才有提到，就是语言就没办法很顺嘛。那你觉得这是 TSM 就是现在成绩这么不好的原因，最主要原因吗？
其实我觉得不是，这一定是一个很重要的因素，但我觉得最大的因素应该不是语言。
So I feel like communication is of course very important, but he feel like the reason TSM is not doing well now is not mainly because of communication.
We'll go with Carver from Inman Global.
Champions Queue has been a hot topic, and I'm aware that it's pretty standard to get into comms for Champions Queue. Does the language barrier make Champions Queue more intimidating, or is it a good learning experience for you?
就是 Champions Queue 嘛，现在刚出了。那 Champions Queue 的时候，大家玩的时候都会用语音嘛。那你觉得用语音，大家都用语音、用英文沟通，那你觉得是对你来说是一个困扰，还是你觉得这是一个优势，让你可以学习？
我觉得这是一个优势吧，但是我还没有开始打前门 Q， 因为我一开始来的想法是想上个美服的第一，但现在看来的话，还是得去打前门 Q， 练习我的沟通能力。
So I feel like for Champions Q, it's definitely a good thing because he can practice his English there. But right now he haven't started playing Champions Q because he's trying to get NA #1 on NA server. But he feels like right now because of Champions Queue, everyone is playing on Champions Queue, so he might have to go to Champions Queue for now.
Thank you. We'll go with Pedro from the Click next.
所以他说 TSM， 你觉得就你刚才讲嘛，就是沟通不是最大的问题，那你觉得 TSM 成绩为什么会这样？最大的原因？你这种可以说不好说的。
这个问题，我觉得还是就是我们私下解决，就是 公众场合还是不是很好说这种问题，这种我们会私下去解决，会尝试去解决这种问题。
So I feel like this is a private issues that the team should discuss privately, and then it's not something that should be brought into public. And then no matter what issues we face, we'll handle it in closed doors, behind closed doors.
Carver from Inven.
As I'm sure you're aware, the LPL has some of the best mid laners in the world, like Knight and Scout. Are there any LPL mid laners you would be really excited to face internationally?
就是像 LPL 嘛，有 Knight、Scout，那从 LPL 那边的中单，你还有什么就是还有谁是很期待遇到？
小虎和 Rookie。
He feels Xiaohu and Rookie are the next two that he really wants to play.
Pedro from the Click, you can go.
There's been many opinions as to the state of like the LCS general playstyle, or like how they think of it or how they compare it to like other leagues such as the LEC, LPL, LCK. I'd like to know your thoughts. Like, how does the LCS compare to like the LPL?
就是他其实也是有点相同问题，就是说觉得 LCS 跟 LPL 那边有什么差别？
感觉是观看体验嘛。如果作为一个观众的角度上来说，肯定是 LPL 那里的比赛是最好看的，因为大家会打得很血腥，有很多的人头爆发。这里的话就是相对平稳，我感觉大家也很保守，就很稳健。对于一个选手来言也是，就是风格上面也会差很多，也不是我感觉不会差很多，但是很多选手都会差很多。
So it feels like the big difference between LPL and LPL and LCS for the viewers is LPL is a lot more nicer, more exciting to watch because there's bloodbath every game. But in LCS, the game is way slower, and then everyone is scaling, playing a much slower pace. And then as a player, he feels like there's not much difference, but then some player might feel like it's a bit different. Yeah.
Okay, and then last question comes from Carver from Inland Global.
You have a very explosive on-stream personality that makes you very fun to watch. I'm curious how much of that personality makes it to comms during pro games.
就是说，看你直播的时候，就是你很活泼，就是很多话。那这些跟你比赛在沟通的时候，是一样的吗？还是有差别？
是不一样的，因为首先来说语言，我觉得我听比我说更难，就是我说出来会很简单，而且我在直播的话，我会很想把好的一面呈现给大家，然后让直播变得更有趣。比赛的话，因为都是队友会说的很多。然后当我听到别人说英文很快，我需要用很多时间去思考，所以我可能在比赛里面就说不了很多。
So it feels it's very different from his streaming and when he's playing the match, because he's confident in speaking, but he's not so confident in understanding what people are saying. So the issue right now is during games, he needs to listen to his teammates' calls more, rather than just talking. And for during streaming, he wants to make the viewers have the pleasant experience. So he tried to make the stream fun and exciting.
All right, thank you. That wraps up our scrum. We appreciate you guys taking out the time to talk to us.
Right, thank you.
Thank you.